Hello and welcome back everybody to 11 Deep Space. For a second I thought I wasn't recording, I just like completely forgot the past 10 minutes. We're back in it with our coronation, so I have a day left of this event by the way, and I sort of filmed the 4 others, which is a wonderful thought, as well as potentially doing the alternative timelines for the Royal Walk, but you know, we'll see if that ends up happening. I thought because I have lost faith in humanity after I really just didn't like Zayne's story. Ow. I'm gonna let fate decide. Because we do next. I'm not doing that one. I'm gonna do our 10 pull on this. And whoever we get is a 4-star. If we get any, that's whose story we'll do. If we don't get any, it's whoever we pull first. That's the goal. No way my luck is just gonna be a set of Zaynes. And then it's gonna be like, no, you have to decide. So here we go. I'm not looking, I don't wanna know. Of course, just because I said that. Not only is the first card a 4-star, but it's Zayne. Fuck it out. Apparently it's gonna be Raphael. Which I'm fine. Never mind, it's Caleb. Never mind, it's Caleb. We got Colonel Caleb. It's Caleb time, baby. Oh, that joke is on the nose, isn't it? I'm excited. Oh, hell yeah. Perfect wraparound. I'm so hyped. Let's go. Oh, we leveled up. I really don't look at that. We don't got time to talk to you, Caleb. We got places to be. I'm just gonna let it go. There it goes. Okay. I forgot how cute they all are. Here we go. Caleb story time. I don't know what just happened to me, but I was just like, I don't want to read it. At dawn, red carpets unfurl across the palace's plaza. Royal guards stand at attention as they prepare to welcome the Federation's High Marshal, who happens to be my big brother. Okay. Caleb will be the leading actor of the play and my partner for my coronation's first dance.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now at the Palace Plaza. Her Majesty and the Glory Federation's High Marshal are about to meet.
How did we become acquainted when we were younger? It's a question I guess I have.
As for whether the ceasefire agreement between our two powers can...
What did you say? I don't know, I didn't fucking hear because there's some transformer next to us. The vessel slowly descends. I guess it was whatever we're riding in. Or he's riding in, it's probably him, right? Not me. And its hatch opens to reveal a figure within. I kinda would hope so. No self-driving cars. I forgot how good he looks. Shake hands, I guess. On behalf of my people, I would like to welcome our good friends from the Federation. I hope you'll attend the up-and-coming coronation ceremony.
May the enduring friendship between the Federation and the Empire remain as brilliant as the cosmos.
After our handshake, I allow myself to smile and give him a hearty hug. Here's the thing, right? They've made an interesting choice in the translation of the story, and I don't give a shit, right? I'm just so fascinated why whoever their English translation team has decided to go with it. I guess they assumed people would understand and know that it's fine and they're not actually related, it's just a term of endearment. But like, also, come on now, you could have just not. Either way, I don't really care. But it has obviously been a very fascinating point of contention for this whole event. But you know. Too close, though. Long time no see, Caleb.
It's been far too long. My little sister is about to become the Empress.
When did we meet? I got so many questions about their past.
Congratulations.
We quickly step back, yet we continue to stare at each other amidst the crowd. If you actually want to congratulate me, give me a good performance during the coronation ceremony. Caleb faces the countless camera flashes with a smile. However, his gaze holds a subtle indifference.
Of course. I will do my best regardless of the scene in the play.
Too right you should. Now that the Federation envoys have settled down, Caleb and I finally get a chance to be alone. I invite him to walk with me through the palace. This will be an opportunity to gauge his attitude towards my coronation and the Federation's stance. She always has ulterior motives, this lady. However, when I arrive at the garden, a group of orange fluff beasts has cornered Caleb. Fluff beasts? That would be amusing. I watch for a few seconds and can't help but laugh. He doesn't turn around.
You've been here for quite some time. Are you just going to watch?
Yes. The High Marshal isn't oft in these sorts of predicaments. I have to savor it for at least a little bit. Oh, this outfit's fire though, by the way. I'm not going to get over his outfit. Maybe my favorite one out of this set. I walk over, break the cookies on the table and scatter the pieces. The furballs immediately swarm towards the treats. Having been rescued, Caleb carefully brushes away the loose fur on his shoulder.
I didn't expect you to keep chroma puffs from the Valencia galaxy.
That was a lot of words and I'm so glad were yours. You've heard of them before?
Yes. Supposedly they can sense people's emotions and change their color as a warning.
Interesting. Gaze falls on the orange floof beasts. Why are we calling them a different name though? That have gathered at my feet.
What emotions are they sensing now?
This is like that one other event. Was it the vow ceremony event? Oh god, I don't remember where we went to. Where did we go? And there was a machine that he claimed could read emotions. And he was just full of shit anyway. I don't remember what event that was. I walk unhurriedly, pinch a small tuft of fur from his shoulder and wave it. This reflects your emotions. Why don't you take a guess? The gust sweeps past us and carries away the orange fur. Amidst rustling, I hear Caleb's reply tinged with amusement.
Then I'll say it's anticipation.
I'll say you're wrong. What are you anticipating? The friendship between the Federation and the Empire, or our meeting? These questions don't leave my mouth. He doesn't ask for details. He doesn't ask for details. It's you who doesn't ask it. What? He made this. What? This stems from our connection and the unspoken boundaries that the two figures with authority understand. We walk through the garden, our conversation moving from the weather to political figures. Then we finally reach the topic of the up-and-coming theatrical performance. You know very well that I've always loved a certain interstellar bard's poetry. He's a mysterious performer who suddenly appeared in the Empire several years ago.
He adapted many plays, yet you specifically chose The Heart-Hunting Forest. I suspect there's more to this than meets the eye.
Why isn't there a space between heart and hunting, by the way? It is 2 words, and he says it is 2 words. The heart-hunting forest starts with a goddess of love who becomes unintentionally enamored with a hunter in the woods. A burning passion is ignited within her. The goddess attempts to keep her beloved by using love and pleasure. What a weird plotline we're going with. But he repeatedly rejects her advances. In the end, the hunter meets his demise during a hunt that seemed predestined. Devastated by the loss of her beloved, the goddess is consumed by grief. Eventually, her love transforms into an eternal curse. This blood gives rise to the world's most ephemeral yet exquisite flowers. I don't know what that word is. It symbolizes that love and suffering would forever be intertwined. A romantic, but also not. Really one-way romance, isn't it? This adaptation is interesting. I would hope so. You did pick it to perform. I would hope you have some interest in it. We walk along the garden's path and let the chroma puffs roll near our feet. When I first saw it, I realized how fascinating desire is. Wield it properly and it becomes a force you can harness. Can you calm down? What I mean by everything going on in this lady's head.
And if used poorly, it controls you instead.
Isn't that the truth? He slightly raises his fingers, and the remaining cookies float away. I forgot that he has gravitational powers. How was he being cornered by dogs then? Just away with you, right? Anyway. The remaining cookies float away to lure the almost but not quite gold chroma puffs. What does gold represent? What could gold possibly represent?
Unfortunately, characters in a play can rarely tell the difference between manipulating desire and being controlled by it.
The glory of plays. What about you? Can you tell the difference? Our gazes meet, and he takes my hand and please don't speak. And places a tuft of orange fur. Why has he still got orange fur? Isn't it almost gold anyway?
Share the same answers for many questions. This is one of them.
I don't know what the answer is. I don't know what he's implying. Look how cute we look. Look at him. Anyway. Here we go, chapter 1. Only 6 to go. Within the banquet hall, a massive white artificial moon hangs like an ominous omen. This isn't the banquet. Is this the banquet hall? This is the theater. Why is the stage in your banquet hall? On stage, the curtains are opened, shrouded in darkness. I look at the thousands of spectators below. Why is this in your banquet hall?
The goddess chases a startled deer into the forest, and thus she has a fateful encounter with a hunter drinking from a stream.
I'm so glad I don't have to be the narrator. Like, no joke, so glad. In a forest clearing enveloped by thin mist, I slowly step into the light. Mortal, who are you? Moving through the dew-covered roses, I block the path of the tall figure before me. Where did your clothes go? By the way. Okay. Caleb is turned out of his crisp military Caleb has changed out of his crisp military uniform. It's a rare sight, and seeing him as a dashing hunter piques my interest. This is not an outfit I would wear hunting, by the way. I would wear it to certain places, just not hunting. The club, maybe? JK, it's a very specific type of club you'd wear this to. You have beautiful eyes. But a reckless fairy steal the god's divine radiance and hide it within your captivating gaze. What a line. Oh yeah, I'd fall for it.
I appreciate your compliments, my lady. Allow me to extend my sincerest apologies if my presence interrupted your stroll. I shall be off now.
Oops, I'm sorry. I fully read that line as my baby, not my lady, even though it makes no sense. Lower your bow, Hunter. You are aware of my divine presence. I move closer to him. Under the mechanical firefly's soft glow, I caress his face. I'm just like so distracted by all the things attached to him right now. Lower yourself in my embrace, and I shall bestow upon you my kiss, my love, my eternal blessing. Why, though?
My bow already has its target. O noble goddess, your praise is as sweet as honey, yet it cannot hold a free bird.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. Valid. What free bird do you speak of? This forest belongs to me and me alone. It also includes you who stand in it. Gods are always so arrogant, you know. My fingertips slowly trace the contours of his face until they reach his lips. Caleb, who should have swiftly moved back, deviates from the script. He grasps my fingers to ensure I remain before him. Oh, okay.
Even the divine cannot give me what I truly desire.
The hunter's words transform the goddess's curiosity into indignation. Then, an emotion more intense than wrath rears its ugly head. Fiery desire.
Okay. Cool. I'll act one done, I guess. The play ends for now. I change back into my Empress's royal robes, dismiss my attendants, and head to the study. Are we being followed? The cold wind carries a murderous intent through the corridor. I pause. Then I take a few more steps and turn left. I'm greeted head-on by a tight embrace. Shocked, I look up. It's Caleb, who's wearing his military uniform again.
Finding you is no easy task, Your Majesty. I've always wanted to stargaze with you at the observatory. Tonight should be the perfect opportunity to do that.
Didn't give me a chance to say, but I was gonna say that's kind of the point. If she's easy to find, she probably would be dead by now. Caleb firmly holds my waist. We lock eyes, and I slightly raise my eyebrow. It's just the observatory. Since the High Marshal wants to visit, we can go. Easy as pie. The observatory's door slowly opens to reveal a brilliant sky with countless stars.
It hasn't changed.
Oh, you've been here before, I see. The sky curtain has always controlled the planet's sky and climate, so there are hardly any variations. That's boring as fuck. We walk near the floor-to-ceiling windows until a magnificent, warm light appears on the horizon. I guess it does make sense. In between. Before magnificent probably would have made more sense, but it does. These are the warmest, most commemorative colors that the sky curtain only displays during a monarch's coronation. Why does it know? How does it know? You just said it doesn't deviate. What? Contradictions right after you made the statement. Sometimes the slightest change is enough to bring people joy.
Yes. Though, these changes are also artificial.
Just like you. Kidding. He doesn't linger for the glow. Instead, he stops before a very small window that shows an exceptionally dark night. Rising?
You kept the window that shows the real sky.
Oh, interesting. When you live alone in a carefully constructed world for too long, it's easy to forget what reality actually looks like. Take this coronation ceremony, for instance. No matter how festive it is, we must remember the opportunities. Opportunists, it was opportunists. I stuttered because I couldn't tell if it was opportunists or opportunities. The opportunists and troublesome individuals lurking about. As I speak, I give him a meaningful look. Yeah, right. I was waiting for it. As I speak, I give him a meaningful look. Our gazes meet, and he pulls me into his arms. Then he turns us halfway. Halfway where? The one time they're not overly descriptive. What a weird way of saying that, turns us halfway. Shots from several weapons fly out of a corner, but they're blocked by a barrier that what's happened to me? They're blocked by a barrier that materializes. Tongue-tied in that last sentence, what the hell? Materializes midair and an invisible force lifts the assassin. Oh, my voices. Soldiers immediately emerge from the shadows. They nod at me. I won't get any of these, apparently. They nod at me before they drag the assassin away. At long last, it's quiet.
Indeed. It's a shame your empire leaks like a sieve. The next disturbance isn't in the distant future.
I'll still be able to draw them out. The trouble they'll cause is negligible and Speaking of which, you were quick to provide assistance. Are you worried about me? Do you want my help? No, do you want to help me? That's the line. I look into his eyes and try to catch a glimpse of the feelings I've touched. But all I see is my reflection.
Maybe I just wanted to appreciate the night. It's unfortunate that luck wasn't on my side.
Fair enough. Never mind, you can keep your secrets besides. I point towards his heart. I'll get the answer in your heart someday. The assassins have ruined the mood. Are you still going to appreciate the sky? He takes my hand as we push open the window of truth together. Why can you open it? A dark grey, real sky appears before us.
Let's appreciate this instead. A sky controlled by Sky Curtain might be beautiful. Yet only reality can give people a sense of meaning.
Oh damn. Familiar warmth passes between my fingers while the night wind disperses heat once more.
I choose reality, even if it's cruel.
Spoken like a true Caleb. Such a Caleb line, oh my god, the angst. Bum bum. On to the next one. After the first act of the play ends, many praise the connection between Caleb and I. Just when everyone thought the two nations might be able to coexist peacefully.
Stop!
What happened? The music pauses and I move my foot off of Caleb's for the 6th time.
Your Majesty, High Marshal, forgive me for being blunt, but the first dance will represent the Empire's dignity at the coronation ceremony.
We're about to get lectured.
Your Majesty, we need to be more focused.
I just don't think I know how to dance.
My shoes aren't important, but the Empire's dignity is a serious matter.
Ain't that the truth? The music starts again. I can't help but feel annoyed because of Caleb's sincere expression. The Federation recently snatched the Lorne Galaxy's long-hauled vessel production line for next year. It was done under the Empire's nose, and now they're putting on an act. But if I ask for the goods directly, he'll simply make a joke and ignore it.
What are you thinking about?
Just you. Caleb's voice suddenly resounds, and I snap back to reality. He tightens his grip on my hand. I was thinking about tomorrow night's performance. I flash a smile and use the music's rhythm to move closer to him. I'd like to hear your perspective. Why did the hunter refuse to accept the goddess's love?
Perhaps in the hunter's eyes, the goddess was only treating him as a plaything. Or he knew that their love was destined for tragedy.
I'm on Caleb's side. It seems ruthless of her to just be like, you should stay here and I'll give you all of my love. I'm like, I don't give a shit. Maybe I have a life that I just like want to go live. Not here in this forest because you've decided you want me.
For him, an unequal love is a room without windows.
Me too. I agree with that.
Entering it would mean he must abandon his identity and purpose as a hunter.
Yeah, I agree.
And for someone who yearns for freedom, this would be a form of self-destruction.
Or just prison time. You also yearn for freedom?
We aren't the same. But I can say one thing is for certain. That kind of self-destruction would be more agonizing than having your foot stepped on 7 times.
It was only 6. My smile freezes, which only brings amusement to Caleb's eyes. He infuriates me to no end. I take a deep breath and continue maintaining my smile. I also think the two of you aren't alike. You're a smart man, surely you're aware that some things are worth more than abstract notions of freedom.
That depends on what's being offered.
Oh god, is she gonna try and draw wild conclusions here? Like it's simply insane person? It's like she's trying to imply that he should get together with her, unlike the man in the story who didn't get with the goddess because, oh my, she really got a lot going on in her head, doesn't she? It kind of seems like that's what she's trying to imply, right? I'm not crazy to think that. Mining rights to 3 resource planets on the border. In exchange, you hand over the starship production lines you stole. I cut to the chase, but Caleb laughs.
So that's why you're upset.
Of course it is.
Unfortunately, I'm not particularly interested in mining rights. Why don't we make a bet instead?
You have the power to do that, good sir. Smiling, he puts a magnetic stripe card into my hand.
But if you lose, you'll have to do me a favor.
That's the spot you don't want to be in, run. Just leave, just say no.
You won't be humiliated or anything of that nature. After all, I'm a clever man.
We have a deal. Biggest mistake of her life. A new song starts to play. I take the initiative and change my moves. Why? But he follows me perfectly.
Your dancing has improved considerably.
In the past 10 seconds? Is that it? As our hands separate, I take the card back. But Caleb shifts his palm, and the card and I are pulled apart again, right? Pulled into his embrace. The struggle is discreet, yet intense. The music reaches its finale. And I'm about to grasp the carb when... That familiar face moves closer, My steps falter, but the song doesn't end until a second later. With hands on my waist, Caleb locks me in his embrace, his warm breath tinged with amusement.
I won.
He's a bitch. I come to my senses only to find that Caleb has taken the card. That is what you call foul play. I huff and pull away. We agreed to a deal, so what do you want?
Ever since I've returned, there have only been banquets and diplomatic obligations.
It's kind of your job here, my guy. As he speaks, he grasps my wrist, and his other hand brushes against my cheek. His fingers touch my hair. It's damp because of the sweat.
I'd like to have dinner with you in a few days.
Not today, not tomorrow, in a few days. Oddly specific, isn't it? Oh, we love a good bit of sarcasm on a Tuesday. Oh my god, it is Tuesday. I just kind of sit a day. I'm at a point where I'm like, do I power through and do it all? Because I really should. But I also don't want to. But then I really have to do all of them tomorrow. And that's a crazy situation to be in. The second act of the play ends, and the palace has welcomed many new interstellar visitors. However,
Your Majesty, my love for you knows no bounds, and I'm willing to offer our galaxy's crystal mines as a gift. Please allow me to marry into the royal family.
oh god, get rid of this man. Oh my god, never mind, keep this man. The green-skinned giant with the large ears and one eye. It's a cyclops. How quaint. Is kneeling down on one knee. He's offering me rare, precious flowers. Aww. I'm about to refuse when an intense, burning gaze ensnares me. Caleb? I would have said yes just for the lols. I smile at the giant. This matter concerns the Empire, so I cannot give you a direct answer. Thank you for your sentiments and the flowers. I help the giant to his feet, but the flowers are intercepted by another hand. Oh, jealous McGee's here.
I see that the noble Dara Overlord has forgotten his place.
Not you
Your
have.
planet's mineral transportation rights with the Federation haven't been decided yet. Isn't it premature to discuss crystal mines at this moment?
But damn.
Problems with the transportation process will be considered a crime with the intent of defrauding the Empire.
Wow, he's come out with the law book. The giant's excitement turns to alarm, and he hurriedly departs to leave me with Caleb. You scared off my silvery titanium crystal mines.
I wasn't aware the Empire lacked such resources.
Hey, the more the merrier, mate. No one would complain about having too many. Ain't that the truth? As I speak, I reach for the flowers, but he raises his hand higher.
Do you
Moving closer to him, I'm forced to stand on my tiptoes.
want them that much?
And yeah, I do, they are mine. Noticing how Caleb's mood has changed, I respond with a slight smile. I'll quit while I'm still ahead. Forget it, they're just flowers. Calling them extraordinary would be an exaggeration. I have better ones. I turn and leave through the side entrance of the banquet hall. Being present for half of the event is sufficient. Caleb follows suit, and we enter the palace's crystal greenhouse. Nebula light pierces the transparent dome, and a rare flora from across the cosmos bloom.
Your Majesty truly does have better flowers.
Of course I do. I can get anything I want, Caleb. Caleb's gaze falls on a nearby blossom, a nearly blossom.
Doesn't seem too bad. You take good care of them.
I take good care of all of my things. Those flowers have one thing in common. I picked up a flower that has already fallen and showed it to Caleb. They were all like those envoys with marriage proposals. They can't protect themselves, so they seek my protection. But you're different, Caleb. Get in there. I approach him with a look. I approach him and look into his eyes. Caleb, why did you actually return here? I place my fingers on his chest and feel that strong heartbeat. The Empire's approval, the Empress's favor. You gained all of that when I chose you to be my leading actor. His fingers slightly twitch. The flower in my hand spins and floats before he grasps it.
I'm extremely greedy. I want the Empire's most precious treasure.
The most precious? An answer seems to form in the depths of my heart, but his attitude these past few days leaves me uncertain. My guess can't be ignored. I refuse to be the first one to lose. I think that line was incorrect, not ignored. I think I just yeah, my guess can't be incorrect, not ignored. What the hell was I thinking? If you want the most precious treasure here, you'll have to exchange it for something with the greatest value. More and more people are eyeing Lorne's long-haul vessels. Can the Federation dominate the entire market by themselves? As I say this, I take Caleb's hand. Why don't you let the Empire take a share? You'll benefit from it. Caleb pulls away and my heart sinks. But then he moves closer and places a flower in my hair.
Let's wait until your coronation's first dance ends. Then we can discuss collaborations. This is the treasure I want.
It's her, right? I'm not crazy and thinking that that's what they're insinuating. You want us one dance?
Yes. For me, it's already precious.
Yeah. Go away, we get it. What damn? Okay, we might as well. I keep thinking about pausing and keep picking this up later. We only got 3 more. Might as well power through. After losing the bet to Caleb, I'm soon greeted by the day when we'll have dinner together. However, I didn't expect him to dress me up as a lady-in-waiting before we left the palace. What made you decide to carry out this secret outing?
In the palace, it's nothing but official business or societal obligations. And after a while, it's easy to grow tired of it all.
That's fair.
And Your Majesty, don't forget I'm from the Federation. I haven't gotten the chance to explore the Empire.
Ha ha ha. Even though Caleb says those words, he orders a table's worth of the Empire's signature dishes once we sit down at the restaurant.
Try some.
Why are you saying that? Shouldn't I be saying that? He picks up a chicken wing covered in green sauce for me. Its skin is crispy, the sauce is fragrant, and the juices burst from the tender meat. It's authentic imperial cuisine.
I lied to you earlier. If I don't have business to attend to, I explore the Empire sometimes.
Yeah, no shit. I assumed that was the case.
I told the restaurant's owner I wasn't a local, so he recommended a multitude of signature dishes. I even tried the chilled bitter petal salad.
You know what? That sounds fascinating as hell. I'm surprised to hear this. That's their specialty, but it's too bitter. You actually ate it? It's the lemon man.
I did.
I'm certain you drank at least 3 large bottles of water.
It's a shame you weren't there. I would have asked you to partake in my suffering.
And I would have politely declined. He's jesting, but the truth is, ever since we were children, he has never let me truly suffer from life's bitterness. Oh. After dinner, we walk through the streets. The lights stay on as they shine over the path we take. The atmosphere is lively and carefree.
And then she drove away the vicious interstellar pirates and protected the kind Imperial citizens. Everyone lived happily ever after.
What a quick story. The cheering gradually fades behind us as we walk away. Suddenly the wind picks up and a piece of paper soars in the air.
My paper!
God, you were so far away, child. An unseen force controls the fluttering document. It falls into Caleb's hands. It unfolds to reveal childish brushstrokes that outline bustling streets and everyone smiles.
Sometimes what children see is the actual reality.
Only sometimes. A warm feeling blooms in my heart as I look at Caleb. Countless lights illuminate his eyes. Caleb.
Yes?
No. This is why I want power. What a weird side tangent this has happened. Beneath the sky curtains illusory. It's just like, I can't. Those are just too many letters I'm never gonna be able to get. I know exactly what that word is, but I cannot say it to save my life. Beneath the sky curtains, beneath the sky curtains veil, I want to protect what's real, and I need more power to help me do that. I direct my steadfast gaze at him, and implications are clear.
Are you saying this is the Empress? Or is you?
Both. Which one would you say yes to? Either. Caleb doesn't provide a direct answer. Instead, he takes my hands and gives me
You should
what?
return it.
A smile?
Make
Oh, he gives me the paper, I'm assuming. And gives me the drawing.
this drawing come to life just as you've always done.
Oh damn, dude. I give the paper to the girl. She smiles, expresses her thanks, and then runs off. Back home, I guess? Into her parents' arms. Thank you, Caleb. I look at him, but he shakes his head.
People don't care about who wields authority. Rather, they're interested in whether or not a leader can bring them happiness.
Guess that's true.
What I can promise is, whoever has dominion will get what they want. Do you still wish to thank me?
He looks at me, the amusement in his eyes tinged with fleeting distance. Hold his hand, I guess. The subtle separation is captured by my outstretched hand. It's transformed into surprise and brightness. This is enough, Caleb. Oh. Interesting. Only two more, too. What damn? I should always take that opportunity to drink. I always miss the correct time to take a sip. Back on stage. Dawn is yet to greet the world. Hello, voice. Outside the hunting lodge, mist permeates the damp, cold air. Red moonlight creates an ominous atmosphere for the scene. As everyone watches the performance between Caleb and I. Oh, there's a comma there that I missed. As everyone watches... No, that's where the comma is. As everyone watches, the performance between Caleb and I reaches its climax.
Having foreseen her lover's inevitable death, the goddess has arrived to stop it.
Of course she is.
Alas, it will be her last futile attempt.
It is futile. Forgot about this outfit. You would rather love that treacherous, unpredictable forest. I offered my everything to you.
Your love will devour me until not even a shadow remains.
Yeah, probably. I'm sorry. I didn't realize you weren't done.
Your love will devour me until not even a shadow remains. I refuse to accept that fate.
Fair enough. His tone should have been resolute and cold, yet I hear the boiling emotion he's trying to suppress. I touch his chest. Why? I'm not interested in vague responses. I only want one answer from you. Do you love me? He stares at me, and his heartbeat that's under my palm feels real and hot, because this is still a living man. Yet, before I kiss him, he turns away.
I cannot kiss you. I'd rather face the beast's fangs head on. Even if I must welcome death, it shall be done as myself.
Well done.
The hunter grabs his spear, his determination unwavering. The goddess realizes that in the debate between freedom and love, she has been defeated. She decides to set him free.
If you love something, set it free, you know? Caleb turns his back, and his figure disappears into the shadows. The lights go out, in the silent darkness a beast roars. Prophetically resound. The lights return, and fangs have actually pierced Caleb's chest. Warm blood covers my hands. I am momentarily stunned.
The goddess arrives only to find her lover's cold corpse. Her love and her power are meaningless in the face of death.
Yep.
Sweet honey transforms into a fiery poison. A gift of abundance turns into an eternal curse. Her curse is cast with a kiss. In this world, love shall forever be accompanied by loss.
With love and hatred tinged in desperation, I lower my head to kiss those cold lips. Now your kiss belongs to me. What a finale. Put on some clothes. The performance ends and the curtains fall. We separated from the thunderous applause. Behind the curtain, Caleb and I look at each other in silence until his warm fingers touch the corner.
It's been a long time.
Where were we? Touch the corner of my eye. I come to my senses.
Since I've seen you cry.
I cried. The moisture on my cheeks disappears under his gentle touch, but I turn my head to move away from his figure. Just acting, you know. I compose myself with a gentle smile. I raise my head. Maybe they were tears of joy. After all, I almost lost a formidable opponent.
You are more than welcome to try again.
Oh, I will.
But I don't want to have any regrets before I die.
His chain physics are too good, it keeps bothering me. He pulls my waist closer, and a kiss consumed in burning passion descends. See, why is this so much better than the Zayne story? What's happening? It's brief, yet when our gazes meet, the emotions in his eyes seemingly last a long time. Our intertwined breaths separate for a moment. I can't even tell whose heart is racing. I push him away and take several steps back. Caleb, the play has ended. Getting lost in your role isn't a good thing. His character never would have kissed you for starters.
I've always known the difference between a play and reality.
We would like to invite our esteemed Empress.
Run away. A voice from off stage reaches our ears. Starters, isn't he on stage? Aren't you off stage? We're pulled back into the present. Caleb takes my hand.
It's time for our curtain call.
Let's be real
Come.
though. If a man in this outfit kissed you, what would you be able to do? I think I'd be stunned too. Like, I don't know who I am anymore.
Until the curtain falls, at least we'll walk together toward the end.
What a romantic fucking final line, Jesus Christ. He said chill out a little bit. Here we go for the final chapter. The stars will witness your glory and coronation. Your chosen dance partner awaits. He's here to witness your coronation and test your strength. For both of you at the negotiation table. The nature of this power struggle has never changed. It still bothers me that it's a different font. I've done a fancy font. Did you think you put a quill in there, but not to make it look like a handwritten font is just like a crime. Final chapter, here we go, the coronation. The play concludes. Afterward, I'm so busy that I barely have a moment to breathe, and I haven't seen Caleb since. On the day of the coronation ceremony, I find myself wanting to see him. Of course you do. Why wouldn't you? See, like, there's this whole, like, you know, we're brother, sister, whatever, who cares? But she's way less skeptical of this man's trying to, like, rebel against the Empire than the man who was literally her teacher for however fucking many years. Anyway, who was a member of that Empire, not of... well, I guess it's not really established how new and or old the Federation is in comparison to the Empire, so who the fuck knows? I find Caleb, he's reading. He doesn't appear to be surprised when he sees me.
Your Majesty has been busy with the preparations for the coronation. No one could find you even if they tried. I'm curious, why are you visiting me on the day you wear the crown?
I feel like we have some unresolved business to discuss.
Are you anxious?
No. I can say no. Oh no. I kinda wanna say no. Just fuck up, that's not why I'm here. I just wanted to come say hey. This has been set in stone for a long time. Why should I be nervous? I lift my chin slightly. He reaches out. You suck. He reaches out and his warm palm envelops my hand.
Still, your hands are cold. You must be freezing. I should find you another coat.
Caleb. The unease in my heart disappears, but I don't want to show the change he caused. I'm here to visit you, and all I get is a joke or two.
I know. I shouldn't have done that. It's not too late to prepare an announcement. During your coronation, the Imperial citizens will learn that the Empire belongs to the Federation.
Oh, interesting.
Since you refuse to do it, you can let me handle this task.
Oh, so she does kind of suck at her job. And this goes back to the previous statement of that she was more concerned with Zayne than this man, when they have been conquered by the Federation already. Anyway, I'm just gonna keep ranting about how annoying her character was in Zayne's story. The High Marshal should focus on reading. We'll have plenty of time in the future. Stop putting it off, it's not gonna make it any easier. Here comes the coronation. At last, the coronation ceremony begins. Under the watchful eyes of the crowd, I stand on the steps, covered in red carpet. A magnificent yet heavy crown is placed upon my head. I, King, swear to defend the Empire's territory and glory until I breathe my last. The weight of the crown presses down on every word I speak. My gaze meets Caleb's from across the room. This is the 4th time it has happened since the coronation ceremony began. I mean, stop looking at him then. You've been watching me all along. I mean, you are in fact the person they're meant to be looking at during said ceremony. As if he can hear my thoughts, he makes eye contact with me whenever I look in his direction. Then keep looking. She's very up herself, isn't she? I know you'll always be by my side. The role you play doesn't matter. Oh, the crazy difference between this and Zayne's story is getting to me still. The coronation ceremony ends and the celebration begins in the magnificent banquet hall. Amidst the music, Caleb and I stand at the center to begin the first star. Did you get to watch you two dance? It's nice.
Are you happy?
No. It shouldn't be a surprise. He chuckles softly and a cool sensation travels from our hands to settle around my waist, wrist for starters. I look down to find a bracelet that's brilliantly sparkling. This is for me?
Yes. It's carved and polished from silvery titanium crystals.
Oh, you really don't want me to end up with the Cyclops, do you?
You said you wanted it before.
My thoughts returned to that evening's banquet. The statement was nothing more than a test. Caleb, you can give me anything I want.
Is my answer important?
I mean, kinda. Not quite like
You're
the
a
goddess.
real empress now. You can have anything you desire.
Didn't you just say the Federation owns the Empire? This crown means nothing. I'm about to speak, but I'm guided into doing a spin. Then I settle back into his embrace. But even with her boundless divine power, the goddess still couldn't win the hunter's heart. Our steps move in sync, always close. They advance and retreat.
You aren't a goddess blinded by desire. And I'm not a hunter who's powerless against his fate.
That's true.
We'll have a better ending. And it will be our own ending.
Oh damn. As his words fall, the song concludes. Oh, cute little smile. The applause continues for a long time.
Before any title
Caleb's gaze slowly moves from my crown to my face.
or role, you'll always be yourself in my heart.
They really try their best, and it's very funny to me. Another song starts to play. The people pair up and step onto the dance floor. We're at the center of it. One more time.
May I have another dance?
I did it, but who cares? Smiling, he looks at me. I tightly grasp his hand. I got said that before I'd even grabbed it. Anyway, of course. We hold each other once more. The dance is as long as the time that belongs only to us. It will never end. What a romantic... Why were all the final lines of this whole series have been very romantic, haven't they? Hot damn. Dude. And that's Caleb's story done. How crazy. That's Caleb's story. Oh, I still haven't done the last one. Oh my god, I need to do that. It'll go eventually. There it goes. Anyway, I'm gonna take a break and we'll be back to do Caleb's Royal Walk. So thank you all. Well, I'm not gonna thank you, we're not done with the video. See you in a couple hours. Oh. For a second I was thinking, we're not on Caleb and we are still on Caleb, it's fine. You know what? I'm actually gonna film this first. I'm gonna film. I need to put on Do Not Disturb. I'm gonna film us getting the final paper cuts. Yay! And who's the last one? Caleb's. And that's it. We did it all. Okay. Oh god. I'm back. It's only been like... I was gonna say a whole day. It's probably been about 12 hours to be honest with you. I don't remember when I finished filming this. Last night it was like 1, 2 in the morning and it's currently 2 in the afternoon. Let's see, where does she think we should go? It's probably gonna be everywhere. So study, garden, and observatory. I was thinking, what the fuck's the study? Let's go! Caleb's story time. The scales of justice. 3 small weights are the same as 1 large weight. Excellent. The bookshelf. Explore everything, but master one thing. What's it got? When I still lived in the Empire, I read all the books here. A lot has been added since then. Is that so? Let's see what's new. Paradise Found. You've read it? What did you think? It's not memorable. Oh, that's rude. But I thought that maybe I was your missing rib in a bygone era. What a weird line, anyway. Okay. I don't think there's anything else to look at in here. So, this is the gardens and the observatory, right? The researcher. Your Majesty, please bless me. Surely this experiment will succeed. By gathering some intel. Our Empire will surely watch over its people, won't it? I don't want to fail again. How many times has this been done? Good luck! Something important seems to be missing. Okay, never mind. I guess I gotta ask the question. I don't know what they're researching. How am I meant to know? Okay. How many times has this been done? It seems she hasn't rested in a long time. How will you comfort her? This is trial number 1599. I think maybe you gotta quit. But I believe the next one will be successful. That's a gambler's mind. Jesus. Your wiring is wrong, and the parts underneath aren't secured. What? How can you tell? I can hear it. When a machine starts up and sounds odd, that normally reveals where the issue is. Huh. How interesting. Is there anything else to interact with in this room? There is not. Okay. To the observatory we go. Just the one thing here too. The blade. I don't fucking know. To see the stars and understand the workings of the universe, I am being guided by a god. Or am I guiding the gods? Huh. I haven't done any readings today. This is the perfect opportunity to test the Imperial Astroblade. What's an Astroblade? Why is that word familiar to me? Because that's not what this word is, but that's the only word that I can, like, fathom to say in this scene. Do you want to let him try the Astro Blade, I guess? Then the Empire can use it. What do you want to divine? Some read the fate of nations. Others look for omens or a glimpse into the future. Caleb, what are you trying to divine? Fate, fortune, the future, all are tempting options. I'll divine whether or not the Empress has been eating properly as of late. Allow me to reveal an important fact. I use the Astrolab to check on you when I'm in the Federation's territory. How adorable. Yeah, let's go. You look... Oh, what? You took away my Astrolab and sent a stack of books? Why? Books might teach you important lessons, such as not using astrology to spy on other people. Are you referring to yourself? I can be more than other people to you. It depends on what you want us to be. I'll listen to what you have to say. Will you move him with reason or emotion? I mean, he's someone who definitely will cave probably more to emotions than reason. Let's all be real. When it comes to her, probably. We'll go with emotion. If it's something you want, I can grant it. With your Majesty's generosity, I should offer something in return. Unfortunately, I have nothing. Then, pick a book from the study. A text you think I'd like. If you're correct, I'll know you're sincere. Paradise found isn't an option, I suppose. Why not? I don't want you to think my decisions are swayed by a book. You should believe my choices are from my heart. Huh. How cute. This one's too cute, by the way. Okay. Where to next? Let's just try the ones we haven't gone to yet. Oh, what a swing and a miss. To be fair, why would he be there, I guess? Oh, there are so many things to look at in this room. Let me see the Empress is up to- or what the Empress is up to. Oh, your Her Majesty's lady in waiting. The Empress is at odds with us. Even if a minor incident occurs, I'd be grateful if you could help keep us informed. It seems there are things they only say when the Empress is in front of them. I was thinking I remember how to change outfits. Oh, I'm back to the white fit. Yay. Okay. Your Majesty, I didn't expect to see you here. Me? It's not important. I must hurry along. The noble seems very suspicious. What used to do? I mean you no harm. I was only concerned about your Majesty's well-being. Since when does an Imperial noble try to be involved in my personal affairs? Why are you throwing a tantrum? Your Majesty didn't we say before that we should- blah, 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 blah. Your Majesty, didn't we say before that their entire family should be- What are you going to do with my noble house? Oh, you don't need to worry. There will only be a few small adjustments. Jesus, okay. The hell's happening here? We might as well look at these ones. The brushwork is intricate. I rarely have time to appreciate it properly. And the swords? I suppose- oh, support that can never betray you is more reassuring when it's kept in your hands. Fair enough. Oh, there's too many things to interact with here in the banquet hall. I'll willingly exchange my comfort in the future to ensure the ceremony goes well. I hope you approve of this ceremony, my lady. Your Majesty, perhaps we could rehearse the dance once more, given you're not too busy with Imperial matters. I should change my clothes. A lady in waiting can handle this. Okay, I'm real good at just picking the more annoying ones in the wrong order, aren't I? Try to gather information. Oh, you're here. Her Majesty's first dance has been a stressful matter for me. Did she practice? Tell him not to worry, reassure him. He looked worried. How will you respond? I mean, low-key both of these are the same response, but one of them is wrong. And I'm so good at picking the wrong one. She's been practicing in private, there's no need to worry. It's the same sentence. I'm still worried. Do you think you can ask Her Majesty to do another lesson with the High Marshal? She's busy showing the High Marshal various sights and sounds. There's no time for extra lessons. You're using me as an excuse? You're still running away, just like when you were a child. It doesn't work forever. But it does. I also have someone to run away with me. Then we can run away together. It won't be different from back then. This isn't getting annoying. I keep stuttering so much because I burnt my tongue eating earlier, and it's like, I feel tongue-tied reading all of these. For my coronation, a fine selection of wines was brought here. Not has brought here, thank you. Chess set. A classic zero-sum game. It's reasonably entertaining. There's so many things to click on. Ooh, a dance invitation card. Your feelings often get tangled up with lies. I assume you're getting a dance invitation too. Oh, I assume I'm getting a dance invitation too. Oh my god, not you. Pull it out and give it back. That's way too funny to not click it. God damn, it's so funny. I wouldn't have been able to resist. Yeah, I know. Bum 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 bum. Not this time. You're my partner for the first dance at my coronation. Do you even need an invitation? I still need something to mark this major event. How much of a big event can you fit into a tiny card? Here, The Federation's High Marshal cordially invites Your Majesty to dinner. That's your big event. It could have been that's our big event. I wasn't too off in an assumption that that's what it could have been. I don't remember. Has this piano always been here? I would hope you would remember. Where else did you want me to go? Oh, back to the gardens. We're going over here this time. Seedling, united and bloom, dependent on each other. Can they both end up in the same place? What are you growing? Endangered plants, it's just a hobby. I don't know. I don't know what I meant to say here. A few endangered imperial plants. I'm trying to see if they can be cultivated again. Perfect timing. I found a rare orange-blue nebulosa apple. I'll have it transplanted. Oh, okay, no, transplanted is the right word. Okay. I'll have it transplanted so you can practice on it. Shouldn't it be transported? Aztec? I'm just thinking about Aztec. Apples symbolize unrequited love, farewells, longing. They're not exactly cheerful. Is the nebulous species the same? It means mutual love, reunion, and returning home. Anything I give you will represent good fortune and blessings. Okay. I'm glad we're done with that. Yeah. Another one down. I'm gonna sneeze, oh no. You seem to know my palace better than I do. Quickly familiarizing myself with my surroundings is a habit of mine. I thought you were comfortable to the point of wanting to stay here forever. That depends on whether your majesty will grant me the honor. You're right. I'd be happy to, but it depends on how the High Marshal shall accept the honor. Why is it telling me now, by the way? Huh. How interesting. I have to go back and do Zayne's alternative ending too, so... You're concerned about what I bring to the table? A healthy partnership requires an equal amount of effort from both sides. Why don't we discuss unhealthy partnerships then? I give 10% and you give 90%. It looks like I must bear the burden. So, which do you prefer? I'll only agree to a deal that both of us can accept. That was a long pause. Okay. Off we go. I'm just gonna use her. She can just tell me stuff. Oh, we actually go into the room now. Oh Jesus, all the things to look at. Hello, guard. Stop, unauthorized personnel shouldn't be here. The guard is doing her duty. I can investigate other areas. I thought I was gonna have to change again. For the Empress, appearances are the least significant. Huh. Pet bed. Do pets that are spoiled by their owners have their own worries? You've spoiled Taby. Taby? I guess it's Taby. What actually an interesting and kind of cute name for a pet. You've spoiled Taby so much that they think they own this place. They most likely wandered off again. Spoiling them isn't bad. Raising pets is different for everyone. What principles do you follow in raising Taby? Concern remains, conduct another search. Okay. I guess raising pets is different for everyone. It is true. But you know. Everyone has a unique way to raise pets. And they're too cute. I doubt even you could scold them. When I gave them to you, I didn't expect them to be a handful. Cute or not, they can't destroy as they please. Discipline still matters. Should I be grateful you didn't discipline me the same way back then? You're not my subordinate, why would I do such a thing? Damn. Oh, that was just Zayne. What does the secretary want? All the congratulatory gifts to Her Majesty from the various nations have already been organized. Why is there another one outside Her Majesty's bedchamber, and why is it with the items from the theatre troupe? A gift box has appeared outside Her Majesty's bedchamber as her lady-in-waiting. Do you have any idea what it might be? It'd be strange to see a lady-in-waiting here. Members of the theatre troupe are more likely to wander around this area. Why would members of the theatre troupe be in her room? What a weird statement. Okay. You're part of the theatre troupe? Did you smuggle in that gift from outside? What are you scheming? Run away. I feel like run away isn't the right option, but but it's what I would have done, because that obviously won't lead to any form of conversation, so I guess we gotta explain. It was from me. Oh, the High Marshal. But didn't the Federation already send a gift? It's a personal present from Her Majesty's brother. There is no need to officially record it, yes? No, I suppose not. You wear that identity like it's second nature. It's the first role I've played aside from Caleb. Interesting, interesting. Here's the thing. I truly don't remember where else we were meant to be going. Is it back to the gardens? No, to the study! I think it's only the one here. For the dignity of Galaxy, I refuse to give up. Unless the Empress meets me. I guess I gotta dress up as an Empress. Members of the theatre troupe can discuss intergalactic affairs. Preposterous. Wearing a theatre costume would be inappropriate here. I should approach them as the Empress. Change outfits constantly. There you go, Empress here. Your Majesty, I swear I'll die here. Okay, ask what happened. If I did, our galaxy would have reason to attack the Empire, so if your Majesty wants peace, you better offer real cooperation. Caleb, did you just hear what he said? That's new. Maybe he can do it again for the Federation next time. If you win, give me 20% of the spoils, and in exchange the Federation won't make a move. What do you think? Deal. You two. That was wild. That was diplomacy at its finest. Let's go. Oh, back to the room. Being the Federation's High Marshal must be difficult. It's harder than being the Empress's brother. When you return, you can help me discipline Tabai. You're handing out judgments before the battle begins? Where is this confidence coming from? Aren't you worried our roles might get swapped in the end? Your confidence is astounding. Can shared traits persist through a common lineage, even in different environments, such as confidence? Yes, and it can be more than just that. Since we share the same traits, do you know what I'm thinking about at this moment? I do. Say it then, otherwise I'll think you're bluffing. A mystery is only interesting if you find out the answer at the end. If I tell you now, it'll ruin the fun. The higher the expectations, the bigger the disappointment when it's not what you hoped for. Thankfully, I'm good at meeting your expectations. What a weird conversation that was. Okay. Hello. Who are you? They're enemies born from the same source. Their love and hatred weave a hymn of coexisting universes. Okay. Did you hear my ode? About his performance? Tell him to perform elsewhere. Ask about it. Don't tell him to fuck off. It's a new piece I wrote. It's dedicated to the Empress and the Federation's High Marshal. What a bold choice, given the current state of affairs. I think it's rather good. If you don't want it, you could give it to me. A song like that won't benefit either of us. But it ties our names together and echoes for centuries. Isn't that the greatest legacy? Damn, okay. Where are we off to next? Oh, of course, it's the garden and the observatory again. I missed, so we're going to the observatory, I guess. Okay, the telescope. Oh, we'll talk to this man first. Our honest shop has everything you need. Don't miss out on our deals. Buy 3, get 1 free. Buy 10, get 3 fee. Never mind, this was the right one. I didn't think it was. Looking for something rare? Or the unusual? I'll take the unusual. Here's the latest foreign intel. You seem to recognize that disguise. You often exchange information like that. I think he recognized you too. If he weren't working for you, someone that sharp wouldn't approach me when I'm in front of you. Then you must have figured out it was my idea. And that it's a show of sincerity. I'll do my best to earn even more trust. Okay. Sure. I guess. Oh, we can do one here. Gear components. Turning gears drive mechanical life, guiding it towards its destined path. Okay. You mentioned something was broken. I can fix it. What do you want? You want it to fix? Yeah, you fix it, okay. You've always been good with your hands, from toy horses to pinwheels. Now it's observational time. Nope, it's observational equipment. Fixing and crafting. I always had those skills. Has your touch graced any of the Federation's weapons? That's classified information. Sharing it with the Empire's Empress isn't in the Federation's best interest. Crafting is an old habit of mine. It has nothing to do with being a High Marshal. Fair enough, yeah. What was the constellation's name again? Okay, what a good one-liner. To the garden we go. Plant or the gardener? I'm so good at picking it every time. Where did it go? I could have sworn I left it here. Never mind, I think it's both of them. He seems to be busy, I shouldn't. Never mind, it doesn't. Yeah. Swing! Oh, it's a swing! I was wrapped around the swing ropes, waiting quietly for the return of a long-lost loved one. Okay, you drama queen. You want to get on? I'll push you. Yeah, fuck yeah, get on the swing. Yeah, though it's been a long time since we've done this, yes? Ever since I left for the Federation, moments like these are rare. Did you miss it? I blame you for not sneaking away to see me. That's quite the accusation. How many years do I need to serve in the Empress's palace? I want you to stay in my palace forever. The price I must pay doesn't matter. Aww. There we go. Buys, equipment, research. The Federation's affairs have kept you busy. Are you upset? I'm just doing what the Empress has been doing for the Federation. So, why are you telling me this? It's for our shared goal. Express curiosity. They say you should judge a man by his actions, not his words. Still, I'm curious. Why are you here? For the 100-year ceasefire that's about to end and a galactic war that's ready to explode. It's a reason I'd expect on official documents. It suits the role of High Marshal too. And of course, I'm here to attend my dear sister's most important coronation ceremony. So my coronation isn't your highest priority? Currently, my role as your brother is my priority. Being the High Marshal comes after that. If I had known the Federation would make you silver-tongued, I would have sent you there sooner. It's a shame sweet words don't sway the Empress. Everything that has led up to this has worked perfectly for us. Here we go. To our ending we go. I suppose your Majesty is about to give me an ultimatum. You sound like a student waiting to hear their test results in class. It won't be nearly that easy. Alright then, what's your verdict? I'd like to hear your thoughts first. My intentions have been clear from the start. I can't judge your sincerity based on a vague statement. Becoming the Empress has made you more composed and cautious. I, the Federation's High Marshal, willingly offer an alliance to the Empress of the Cosmic Empire. If this agreement is violated, the Cosmic Empire will declare war. And if our cooperation succeeds, the Empire and the Federation will usher in a century of peace. Before strife takes root once more, this will be our greatest gift to the cosmos. I'm glad I'm the one sitting at the negotiation table with you. Only those who are strong enough earn a seat at the table. We've been sitting at opposite ends of it. We should change that. Our seats shall be on the same side. It looks like we have the same idea. Yay. Oh, we get his cute little sticker. Look at him. And that is it for the Caleb story. Oh my god. Oops, oops, oops. That was crazy. Now that's all that's left. Now that's all that's left, yep. Oh, Christ. Now all that's left is to go pull for the final time for this episode. I almost said events, not. Are we all ready? Because I sure as hell not. I think we're gonna play the same rules. If we pull a 5-star here, whoever it is, unless it's Zayne or Caleb, we do that person next. If we don't, if we pull a 4-star, we might carry over to the next episode still anyway. Well, it depends on what we pull next episode as well. Okay. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. I forgot I'm not meant to look. What am I doing? Oh, we did not. Let's see if we get a 4-star though. It's not looking good for us. Oh, we could do Xavier next. That is a solid thought. We haven't done Xavier yet. Oh, just like the longer we go, the more nervous I get. Oh, what is this? What is this? The earrings? Those are cute, actually. Because we gotta get at least one of them, right? I think we're actually guaranteed to get at least one. Yeah, because we're gonna pull like at least 3 more times. Well, that's it for Caleb's story. Thank you all for watching. We'll catch you all next time. Bye bye for now. Okay, now is now, because we're doing that alternate route. You seem to know my palace better than I do. Quickly familiarizing myself with my surroundings is a habit. I thought you were comfortable to the point of wanting to stay here forever. That depends on whether your majesty will grant me the honor. No, honor isn't something I easily give, you must earn it. I see entering the palace isn't easy. And as always, you refuse to be at the disadvantage. What kind of brother would ask his beloved sister to be at a disadvantage? Sigh, I suppose I shouldn't have been taking the blame for all these years. Small sacrifices beget bigger ones. But it earned you the role of being my partner in crime. When seeing it from that perspective, I'm the one who benefited the most. Jesus Christ, I don't know why I hammed through that one so quickly, jeez. Being the Federation's High Marshal must be difficult. It's harder than being the Empress's brother. When you return, you can help me discipline Taby. You're handing out judgments before the battle begins. Where is this confidence coming from? Aren't you worried our roles might get swapped in the end? Why was that one so long, by the way? That won't happen. I don't know why I was so loud there. In a real war, enormous losses are to be expected regardless of the victor. Yeah, that's true, I guess. Of course, the Empire will never lose. If you're engrossed in your role of being the High Marshal, then I won't waste my breath. Huh. Your Majesty is rather impatient. I've completely forgotten the story. May I ask what kind of person is worthy of wasting Your Majesty's breath? The one who accepts my gift, of course. The High Marshal who accepted your present would like to offer some advice. Will you listen to him? No. Go on. I'm the Federation's High Marshal during your reign. This is the best news the cosmos could hear. Okay. Sure. Having a great time. Woo. This is such a pretty animation, by the way, and I hate it. I hate how good this one was. Spies, equipment, research. The Federation's affairs have kept you busy. Are you upset? I'm just doing what the Empress has been doing for the Federation. That wasn't the line, but whatever. So, why are you telling me this? It's for our shared goal. Ask about his goal. In that case, will you tell me what it is? There needs to be a clear conclusion between the relationship between the Empire and the Federation. And that conclusion should be us. This is my goal. But the Empire's interests are involved and I won't make any concessions. even if I'm negotiating with you. What a coincidence I won't give up the Federation's interests. That's exactly why our goals align. It sounds more like a goal to stay on opposing sides. Relax, it's possible that we're building a new era together. Aw. Kinda forgot how cute this one kinda was. I suppose your majesty is about to give me an ultimatum. You sound like a student waiting to hear their test results. It won't be nearly that easy. Alright then, what's your verdict? I'd like to hear your thoughts first. My intentions have been clear from the start. Once we both agree, we cannot turn back. Whether the Empire and the Federation remain peaceful terms is up to you, High Marshal. On peaceful terms, take your time to think carefully. That sounds like a warning. What happens if I don't agree? War. Matter of fact, what a short official Imperial degree. No wonder the Empress is known for ruling with an iron fist. Isn't that the truth? Even a whisper of our cooperation is revealed. The Empire and the Federation's old guard will demand us to resign. So, starting from this moment, our fates are bound together. How thrilling. I agree to participate in this alliance. May the friendship between the Federation and the Empire last as long as the vast cosmos itself. And may the Empress and I remain as close as ever with a bond that never fades. Aww. Also, I filmed ice skating for every character. I didn't put it at the end of Zayne's video because obviously we did this with Zayne. I think this might actually be the final, the finale that I didn't do in Zayne's. So you get to see it with Caleb. I'm not sure. Am I gonna talk over this whole thing? I guess I could. I only fucked up one line that time that I have to edit out. That's super nice considering I'm doing this at 2:30 in the morning. I was going to edit this earlier today and I just like couldn't. And then I fell asleep at like midnight. I think it was like probably like 11 to midnight. So I was thinking that something I didn't do because I fell asleep. And then I woke up. Oh god. I had so many things I wanted to do before going to bed, but now I'm just like tired. And then I was gonna go get ready for bed and then someone got in the shower, so I was like, I might as well try and wake myself up by recording a video. Not recording a video, editing this video. I then was like, it'll be easy, then I can just bust it out. Forgot I had to record the ending list, so that's a whole other can of worms. But it's fine. This one was quick, which is both fortunate and unfortunate in comparison to Zayne's, because Zayne's is like 7 minutes, mainly because I also did the original first story, which I didn't do in these ones because I couldn't remember and I didn't want to look up which ones, which line I actually picked in them. And also apparently I just hammed through the first fucking interaction because Jesus Christ, there was like no time to breathe in that one. I was also like, I just took a nap, I can't read right now. That's fine though, I guess. I miss this minigame. I've done a lot of ice skating lately between this and Heartopia. Oh, by the way, I'm making a video in Heartopia. Anyway, thank you all for watching, for reals this time. Goodbye.